If you really look at it, and that is again going back to his question about what happens in G20, you know, we have been saying, in fact, we made that point even in last Sherpa meeting in Canberra, is that infrastructure investments have a far more cascading effect on the economy than any other sector. For example, I'll give you an example. Suppose you are trying to make a infrastructure investment in India for $10 billion, which may be in ports, for example. The lawyer, so who is making the investment? Maybe US company, maybe investment. But they will definitely hire a lawyer from London because they are more familiar with the laws in India and they are because British system. They could well hire a Dutch engineering firm because Dutch are good in ports. They might as well have a Singapore court for arbitration. Maybe, I'm just saying something like this. So there are a lot of services which also benefit alongside the financial investment that will come from US. So US benefits because they are making investment. India definitely benefit because we are the host to the investment. But there are so many other sectors which benefit. One, the services part. The second is the manufacturing part. So many items that go into the building of port, including say cranes or including some weight handling equipment, may be made in Germany. So therefore, the whole world economy gets far more benefit. So therefore, if you want to increase the G20 target of increasing the growth rate by 2% over and above the normal one, could happen only when you make significant investment to infrastructure. Now, this is a general economic rule. As far as selfishly, India needs more investment. We need $1 trillion in the next 5 years for infrastructure. How do you calculate that number? That's something like 9% of the GDP. Now, if we become $2 trillion economy, which will become hopefully this year, that would mean that $200 billion this year, say if you take 10%, China has been incidentally investing more than 12% of GDP into infrastructure year after year. That's how China could grow like this. So if you can take next 20 years time frame, in which we grow at say 8% growth, which is definitely doable, then the infrastructure investment in India alone will be more than $5 to $7 trillion. So selfishly, we want investment for our own growth, but to make that happen, we need financing. So we would support any financing mechanism that would emerge anywhere in the world, whether it's BRICS, whether it's G20, the World Bank is also thinking about new infrastructure facility. All of that we'll be more than happy to support because we need infrastructure to spur our economic growth. And in fact, the economic growth will happen only because of infrastructure investment per se, but will also happen because of the spin-off benefit that would be created because of that. So we want any institution, irrespective of the color of the money, is not important, but as long as the money comes into India, it's good for us, for infrastructure.
Marine